Hey guys, gals, and morons. Hey, this is a TPT 1000.4 Tampano, however you want to say it. This amp got roasted because it was wired up backwards. Not by me though. But anyway, enough of that. I think that's pretty clear on what happened. I always say my little tip for you is keep pieces off the amp if you have an amp like this that was brand new. There wasn't nothing wrong with it. Just say it was brand new, because it was brand new. And you got good end pieces that are flawless. You know what I mean? There's no scratches on them or anything. Keep the end pieces. And the reason I'm telling you to do this stuff, that's just thermal paste. Keep these pieces, because what'll happen is a lot of times you'll find somebody that has one for sale, cheap as hell, it's still working, but it's all skin all to hell, it looks terrible, and you can get that thing for 20 bucks or some shit, and you put your brand new pieces on it and you got a good amp for like $20. I keep all the end pieces. I keep these screws. Remember I told you what size those were? I believe they're 4 or 5 millimeter. There's 2 different sizes on most amps. That's what they usually are. I keep the back plate and I keep the top plate, because man, it's all good. I mean, the amp's perfect. You see what I'm saying? There's no scratches on it or nothing as far as the covers. So I keep all the covers and screws and the end pieces, because a lot of these end pieces get broke. They're all plastic. They get broke. And just what happens, a lot of people just go, you know, they got a shitty looking amp and they get a new one, and there's nothing wrong with the shitty looking amp. You know, it was wired properly. So what they do is they'll sell it cheap on the internet. So what I did is I put in its place a 3000 EQ TPT tampon, whatever you want to call it, tampon Tim. Hell, it's kind of funny, ain't it? Tampon Tim. And I put that in its place. And here's what I do with this stuff right here. This part right here, I don't keep none of this. This goes right over here. You take it over here to your recycle bin. You just throw it away like that. You just toss her. That's what you do with that part. And then, just to show you what's running in the car now, and I ordered some mid bass for the center channel of this car. I'll show you how I'm gonna do it. I've been beating the brakes off this thing. This is the TPT 3000 EQ. Don't look at all the stuff down at the bottom, guys. This is just where I stuffed the wires that are spares. These are all spares. I'm gonna take this other set of RCAs, instead of running the 4 channel, I'm running a 2 channel. I'm running this at 0.7. It's not hurting anything. This amp will do that on those mids especially. No problem. And I got it turned way down because it's so screaming. It's unbelievable. So I got it running at 0.7 here, bridged. Well, no, it ain't bridged. It's this is just a mono amp. You know what I mean. I got so many amps that got bridge and mono and all in my head. But I'll take these set of RCAs. Yeah, these are old recoil. That's what's going to here, recoil. I'll run this up to another amp that I'm going to use for the A pillars. Our duck's going to build me a set of A pillars in the front. And the good thing about these Scions, I'm going to show you how big these things are. We can run some killer front A pillar speakers in this car. And then my center channel for mid bass is going to go here to this amp. Little Golden Dragon fried rice amp. That's what's running the tweeters right now. And we're going to run a set of mids off of here. And I'll run another set of probably horns off this channel. That's the intent. But I'm going to run a mid bass instead of a mid range. I got enough mid range. I want a little bit more mid bass, so we're going to run it off here. But that's doing fine, man. And another thing I'm going to do is actually put fuses in here. I don't do team no fuse. No, I like to run fuses, so I'll add a fuse in there. And because they don't have internal fuses, they need a fuse. But what I'm gonna do is, these are, like I said, these are all mid-range, and I'm gonna put mid-bass behind the seats down in there. And how I'll do it is I'll use those audio pipe pods. I got 2 of those. I'll show you what one looks like. Hey, listen to that echo. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Sounds like I'm in the mountains. Yeah. Them Harmony Audios hanging in there, ain't they? Look at that shit. You saw them. Ain't nothing wrong with them. They're all good. The same old radio that blew up 2 times, there's nothing wrong with that either. Shit blows them. Man, I'm telling you, it gets on my fucking nerves, dude. I spent a lot of money for some bullshit. Yeah, and the seatbelt's locked up. Look at that shit. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I talked to Duck last night. I said, man, my fucking seatbelt's hung up. He said, it thinks you've been in a total loss accident. I was like, hell yeah. So, I don't know. I think it locked the seatbelt up. I can take this out and take the seatbelt out and go to pick and pull or something and put another one in there and see what that does. But it's locked up. It's locked up tighter than Fort Knox. But these A-pillars, what I was pointing out about these A-pillars, look how wide these are. I mean, my hands, I got a big hand, man. These things are at least 5 inches. So we could put, Duck said, man, we can put 5 1/4 in the front. He's got something for me to go up here already. I just got to take it to his other shop, and he's gonna make me a set for the front. I mean, these things don't flopper and beat around or nothing. Then we're gonna touch up this stuff around here. This is just something temporary to get going. And but yeah, he's gonna build a set up front, and I think we'll be pretty good after that. I'm gonna put a set of horns, I believe, in the back too. It needs some kind of, I want something with like a center channel, but I'll show you them pods we're going to use. Everybody's probably seen these kind of pods before, but that's what I'm going to put behind the seat is a pod. Let me go in here. I'll show you what I'm going to run. And what I ended up doing is getting shallow mount 8s. Shallow mount Timpano 8s. Guys, the speakers are $29. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a couple tips. You can do whatever you want, but this is what I'm going to do. So, this is I've ran these. They're dirty right now because it's in the shop. But these are all wood. That's wood. It's all solid. It's divided, right? These things sound good, man. I ran the mid-range in here, and they had some thump to them, for real. But in the doors, they don't, because it's not really, I mean, it is enclosed, but it's in there with other speakers. So I'm not saying they fight each other. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just you get a better sound out of something that's solid. So the speakers I got, like I said, are 29 bucks. Each. I think it's what it was, $29. Hell, yeah, each. So, no, wait a minute. They were $29 a pair. Where I got them at, $29 a pair. But if you get something that's so, like, I think this is like 3.5 inches. The Timpano is only like 2 5/8 inches deep. That's not that deep. That's a shallow mount. But if you got something, you want to go something bigger and taller, get you some door spacers, get you some Kraken RTV, put on the inside right here, or some kind of weather stripping, but I prefer the Kraken. You put the Kraken on there, you put them down, and guess what? You just gained another inch. That's what she said. That's what she wants. another inch. You gained another inch. It's like arching your back, tightening your butt cheeks up, you know, giving it all you got. So you can get an extra inch. And you can also stack more of them on top of each other. Hang on a second. I'll show you some more coolness. What do I do with all them things? I got piles of these suckers. I know I got tons and tons and tons of them here, guys. Guys, it sounds cool when you say guys after everything. What do I do with them damn things? Where'd you go? Suckers. I know they're in here some damn where. I'm losing my mind. Oh, here you are. No, that ain't the one. Here it is. No, that ain't the one. See, I got a whole pile of stuff in here. I don't know which ones it is. That don't look like it. Got another one down there. I don't know. You get the idea. I'll find them. They might be outside. Might have walked right past the damn things. But just do the pretend. Let's do the pretend right here. So just say that was another 8 hole, and that was an 8 hole, and you stuck it on top of each other. You're gonna get 2 more inches out of the same enclosure. So you can do that and raise it up twice. Yep, be cool. All right, guys, you take care. Have a good day. That's just a way to give her 2 more inches. You know what I'm saying? Or you can do 3. You do 3 on top of each other. I got plenty of these. I just got to find them. They're probably in the storage or something. Anyway, you guys take care. Have a good day. Thought I would share. See you.